Neon ghosts outside the windshield dance. One wrong move, one missed chance. 4 a.m. and the road feel endless. Mind full of scars I never addressed yet. Mama said don't let pain define you, but pain still know exactly where to find you. So I drive through the city with the volume low, tryna outrun things nobody know. Rain hit hard on the rooftop glass. Every drop sound like echoes from the past. I seen fake love fade when the funds went low. Seen real friends disappear like smoke. Gas station lights in the midnight fall. Heart still heavy from battles I fought. I learned survival before inner peace. Now anxiety never really leaves. Street lights blur like forgotten dreams. Nothing really ever what it seems. I keep driving just to clear my chest. Highway silence feels safer than rest. Neon ghosts on the boulevard. Heavy soul, but I still go hard. Thug life scars underneath my skin. Still trying to heal from where I've been. Neon ghosts in the moonlight glow. Every mile help me let things go. If I make it through another ride, tell the truth, I survive. Fast thoughts, bad sleep, dark roads, heartbeats, half sane. Pressure building all week. They want a villain in the viral frame, but ignore the roots that create the pain. School taught numbers, never taught stress. Never taught fear or financial mess. Healthcare tied to a shift I fake, so I numb my mind just to stay away. Everybody online got wisdom cheap. Nobody really lose deep sleep. Clicks go up when the chaos trend. Truth get buried again and again. I'm breaking habits I inherited. Trauma deep and repetitive, but every verse like a late night prayer. Trying to leave some healing in the air. Neon ghosts on the boulevard. Heavy soul, but I still go hard. Thug life scars underneath my skin. Still trying to heal from where I've been. Neon ghosts in the moonlight glow. Every mile help me let things go. If I make it through another ride, tell the truth, I survive. Funny how the highway know your secrets before people ever do. I ain't perfect, I just learned control. How to carry pain without losing soul. If I win, let it mean more than expensive chains and designer stores. I want peace that survive my name, not quick fame built on pain. If I rise, let it light the lane for the ones still drowning in rain. They say plug life, I say life with scars. Everybody bleeding beneath these stars. I'm a mix of pressure and stubborn grace, still driving truth from state to state. Neon ghosts fade with the dawn. Night kept moving, so I moved on. Life rose, but I found my lane. Turned midnight hurt in a healing rain. Midnight lane switch. Midnight lane switch. City blurred past me. Everybody move fast, nobody asks me how I stay calm when my head is loud. Smile in public, breaking the crowd. Mama said, keep your spirit intact. Hard when survival become a contract. So I ride through the night with the music low, trying to heal from things nobody know. Dashboard glow on the tired face. Dreams still running, but I lost my pace. I seen fake love disappear with struggle. Seen real pain get turned to hustle. Gas station, coffee and distant sirens. Thoughts so deep I can barely hide them. Street light flick like forgotten prayers. Every mile feel lighter out here. I learned survival before inner peace. Now my mind don't ever fully sleep. I keep driving just to hear myself, away from pressure and everyone else. Midnight lane, switch on the highway glow. Windows down while the cold wind blow. Thug life scars, but my heart stay warm. Still hold peace through every storm. Midnight lane, switch, city face low. Every mile help me let pain go. If I make it through another night, tell the truth, I'm still alive. Fast thoughts, bad sleep, back pain, heartbeat, half sane. Pressure building all week. They want a villain in a trending frame, but ignore the roots that create the pain. School taught facts, never taught fear, never taught why survival's so severe. Healthcare tied to a shift out fake, so I numb my stress just to stay awake. Everybody online got wisdom cheap. Nobody really lose deep sleep. Clicks go up in the chaos trend. Truth get buried again and again. I'm breaking habits I inherited. Trauma deep and repetitive, but every verse like a midnight prayer. Tryna leave some healing in the air. Midnight lane, switch on the highway glow. Windows down while the cold wind blow. Thug life scars, but my heart stay warm. Still hold peace through every storm. Midnight lane, switch, city face low. Every mile help me let pain go. If I make it through another night, tell the truth, I'm still alive. Funny how the road get honest when there's nobody left to impress. I ain't perfect, I just learned control. How to carry pain without losing soul. If I win, let it mean more than luxury views in designer stores. I want peace I can pass around, not just silence with nobody around. If I rise, let it light the lane for the ones still drowning in rain. They say thug life, I say life of scars. Everybody bleeding beneath these stars. I'm a mix of pressure and stubborn faith, still driving truth across every stage. Midnight lane, switch, dawn ahead. Less weight living inside my chest. Thug life rose, but I found my lane. Turn midnight hurt into healing rain.
Don't blink in my section, just flash long enough for reflection. Kids learn code before directions. What to say, what to hide, what's protection. Mama pray while the TV talk fear. Lose cell death like it live right here. We grow skin where the hope within. Smile in public, bleed within. They call it violence, I call it stress. Pressure cooking where the rent too high. Tell us dream, never tell us how. When they exit block, then the clock won't lie. Red lights don't blink, they just watch us think. Yeah, about survival, about sin, about who we been. Yeah, red lights don't blink, red lights don't blink. They don't ask, they assume. They don't ask, they assume. Whole life judged in a flag, whole life judged in a flag. Under red and blue. Seen good kids learn bad timing. Wrong place, now the record permanent. They call it choice from a distance, but never live where the choice has been. And church steps cracked with old confession. Same blocks breed pain and protection. They say trust law, but history call. Every time that siren mention, I love my city, it don't love me back. Still I rep it like family do. Hard to heal when the wound get filmed, then replayed for a different view. Red lights don't blink, red lights don't blink. They just watch us think. They don't watch us think. About survival, about sin, about survival, about sin, about who we been. Yeah, red lights don't blink, red lights don't blink. They don't ask, they assume. They don't ask, they assume. Whole life judged in a flag, whole life judged in a flag. Under red and blue. Justice blind, why I see color first. Why mercy costs more when you come from dirt. We ain't angels, we ain't beasts, just humans trying to eat in peace. No blues hum low in the alleyway, where tomorrow feel far away. Still got faith, but it shakes sometimes when the block teach faster than school life. Red lights don't blink, still I walk upright, trying to live past the label, trying to make it home tonight. Red lights don't blink, red lights don't blink. If you hear this song, Yeah. Concrete jungle where the sun sets behind the grate. I lace my baddest sneakers just to face another day. The subway rumble shaking rhythm through the soles of my feet. I find my solace in the chaos of this asphalt street. Oh crates, a dusty record spinning stories from the past. Chasing shadows in the alley, hoping memories will last. The neighborhood is changing but the post stays the same. 1,000 different faces but we all just in the game. The steam rises from the grates like a ghost in the night. I'm searching for a flicker just to keep the vision bright. Every corner has a secret that the buildings try to hide. I walk with steady rhythm, keeping honor on my side. From the stoops to the corners where the elders congregate, we learn to navigate the madness and we learn to accept fate. It is gritty, it is heavy, but it's realer than the gold. The greatest stories in the city are the ones that go untold.
This is the rhythm of the pavement, steady and slow.
Where the street lights flicker
and the cold winds blow.
We hold it down.
We hold it down for the culture in the heart of the town.
With the boom bap rhythm never letting us down.
Just a classic state of mind in a world gone fast.
Built for the future but we're grounded in the past. Yeah, we're grounded in the past. I remember back in '99 when tapes were the soul. Before the digital horizon took complete control. We had the boombox on the shoulder playing loud on the block, while we watched the traffic moving like a rhythm on the clock. No shortcuts to the top, just the grind and the sweat. A legacy of hip-hop that you never will forget. The graffiti on the brickwork is a map of the soul. Every color tells a story that the system can't control. I'm dodging sirens in the distance, chasing dreams in the dark, trying to leave a little legacy and leave a little mark. Some people talk the talk but they never walk the line. I'm just focused on the cadence and the texture of the rhyme. Steel wheels, long roads, same sky. Yeah. Midnight freight cuts through the plains like a river made of chains. Boxcars carrying somebody's dream, or so it seems. Warehouse lights across the hill, burning bright and working still. People moving through the night, out of sight. Radio says the economy's strong, but some folks still can't get along with rent climbing every year. Crystal clear. Midnight freight keeps rolling west, carrying hope inside his chest. Every mile another test, still we ride. Midnight freight through the dark, leaving sparks across the heart, trying to find a place to start a better life. Yeah, small town diners closing down, empty storefronts through the town. Memories hanging on the walls like old calls. Across the sea the tensions rise, leaders drawing new lines, while the people just want peace and relief. Phone screens selling fear all day, turning neighbors far away. Yet the stranger lends a hand without a plan. Midnight freight keeps rolling west, carrying hope inside his chest. Every mile another test, still we ride. Midnight freight through the dark, leaving sparks across the heart, trying to find a place to start a better life. Yeah. The conductor blows the horn through another fragile morn, like a promise cutting through the morning blue. Maybe change don't come from kings or the speeches that they bring. Maybe it begins instead with daily bread. I can't solve the world tonight, can't erase the endless fight, but I know we're more alike than we're told.
Midnight freight keeps rolling on, long after the night is gone. Every soul that's holding strong rides along. Midnight freight through the years, through the struggles and the fears, still carrying dreams somewhere out there. Steel wheels fade into the dawn, but the journey carries on. Corner booth at 1:30. Coffee steaming, night not done. Truck driver staring at the rain, waiting for the road again. Young girl working at the bar, saving dreams inside a car. She says she wants to leave this town, but something always pulls her down. An old man sitting by the door watches people come and go, says every stranger has a story you don't know. Different roads, different names, different reasons, different pain, but under the same moon, we're all looking for a room. We're strangers under the same moon, driving through the same blue. Everybody's trying to find a little peace of mind. Strangers under the same moon, different scars but the same tune. Maybe we're not so far apart when the night reveals the heart. Yeah, taxi driver from another land keeps a photograph inside his hand. 3 kids waiting overseas, he works the night so they can dream. Factory worker takes the bus, says the city's changing too much. Rent goes up, the wages stay, but he shows up anyway. On the screen, another war, another number, another score. People argue who's to blame, while someone whispers someone's name. Different flags, different views, different battles, different shoes, but under the same moon, we're all searching for the truth. We're strangers under the same moon, driving through the same blue. Everybody's trying to find a little peace of mind. Strangers under the same moon, different scars but the same tune. Maybe we're not so far apart when the night reveals the heart. At the red light, summer waves, a stranger helps another stranger. A little kindness in the rain, and suddenly the world feels strange. No cameras there, no headline made, no politician gets the credit for the choice somebody made. Maybe that's how change begins, not with kings or presidents, but with 2 tired human beings choosing not to turn away. One sky, one night, one moon, one ride. Different stories, same desire to make it home before the morning light. We're strangers under the same moon, still looking for something true. From the city lights to desert roads, everybody carries a load. Strangers under the same moon, maybe hope is coming soon. And if we stop to hear each other, we might finally see the truth. The diner lights begin to fade, morning slowly takes their place. The strangers leave without goodbye. Same moon above, different roads below. Still searching, still alive.
Yeah, chrome wheels gliding through the midnight fog. City heartbeat low while my mind stay lost. Raised in apartments where the walls too thin. You could hear broken dreams through the arguments. Cold nights made a young soul numb. Had to hustle for respect before the checks would come. Now I'm older but the scars still fresh. Every deep breath feel heavy in my chest. Talking to God through the baseline hum. Wonder if forgiveness ever gon' come. Every road sign blur when you move this fast. Trying to build a future while outrunning past. Cruise with me slow through the velvet smoke. Street lights flicker while the speakers glow. Windows down and the night breathe deep. In this thug life ride I don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep. Yeah, downtown neon dripping off the rain. Like the city crying through electric pain. Every alleyway whisper old street tales of lost young hearts and forgotten trails. Still I keep driving with my hand on fate, trying to dodge them demons that patiently wait. Radio soul got me stuck in thought about everything money never bought. If I disappear beneath these lights, let the music tell my truth tonight. From the cracked sidewalks to the interstate, I survived every wound and every ounce of hate. Cruise with me slow through the velvet smoke. Street lights flicker while the speakers glow. Windows down and the night breathe deep. In this thug life ride I don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep. Yeah.
Tail lights fade like the friends I knew. Everybody switched when the pressure grew. Came from the side where the nights stay cold, and survival taught lessons no school ever told. Mama cried quietly behind closed doors while the streets outside kept settling scores. I was young with rage and a dream too big, trying to make it out before the grave got big. Now the freeway stretch under hollow skies, and the truth hit the hardest when the city quiet. Every verse I spill got pain beneath, like I'm fighting for air every time I breathe. Ride slow through the midnight glow. Lost souls drift where the cold winds blow. Windows crack while the bassline play. In this thug life ride, I fade away. I fade away. Liquor store lights still burn at 3. Like the past still waiting there for me. Every broken street got a name I know. Every scar I hide still quietly show. Radio static mixed with blues guitar, while I stare at the moon through the rooftop bars. Tank run low but my mind stay wide. Got too many ghosts for the passenger side. If tomorrow never call my name, let the road remember why I came. From the dark side blocks to the open lane, I survived through love, through pain. Ride slow through the midnight glow. Lost souls drift where the cold winds blow. Windows crack while the bassline play. In this thug life ride, I fade away. City lights shimmer on the hood tonight. Heart full of scars, but the rim still bright. Grew up where the cold night sharpened souls, where ambition and pain share the same road. Used to hear gunshots echo past midnight. Now it's memory flashing at every red light. Every corner store smell like old mistakes. Every handshake fake when survival at stake. I've been carrying pressure like chains on my chase, still driving fast while I fight for rest. Every lyric I spit got blood in the ink, cause the edge of sanity thinner than you think. Ride slow through the shadows and smoke. Night air cold while the skyline glow. Window down, let the silence ride. In this thug life, dream on the south side, yeah. Freeway hum sound like a midnight hymn. Every dark road pull me back again. Seen young kings lose their souls for pride. Now they names just fade with the passing tide. Radio play old blues through the baseline deep, while the whole damn city drift to sleep. Tank run low, but I still push through, trying to find something real in the world untrue. If the dawn don't come, let the tires sing. Every loss I survived, every broken thing. From the black side nights to the interstate, I've been racing my ghosts and tempting fate. Ride slow through the shadows and smoke. Night air cold while the skyline glow. Window down, let the silence ride. In this thug life, dream on the south side.
Highway signs, one more mile. Yeah, last exit glowing in the rain. Truck tires singing their refrain. Another town beyond the dark, another spark. Waitress pouring coffee black, listening to a veteran's track. Stories worn like leather boots, deep-rooted truths. The jukebox hums a faded song about a place where dreams belong, but outside neon flickers slow like it knows. Last exit before dawn, where the lost keep moving on, holding pieces of tomorrow through the sorrow. Last exit before dawn, where the night feels twice as long, but the headlights keep reminding, hope is finding. A factory closed a year ago, now weeds grow where paychecks flow. The news moved on, the people stayed, bills still paid. Across the world the headlines burn, markets rise and nations turn. Yeah, the father works 2 jobs tonight to keep things right. Phone screens glow in every hand, selling outrage on demand, while the lonely search for meaning without dreaming. Last exit before dawn, where the lost keep moving on, holding pieces of tomorrow through the sorrow. Last exit before dawn, where the night feels twice as long, but the headlights keep reminding, hope is finding. Maybe strength ain't making noise, maybe it's the quiet choice to wake up and try again through the wind. The road don't care who wins debates or who controls the city gates. It only asks if you'll keep rolling and keep going. I can't change the world tonight, can't untangle wrong from right, but I can carry what I've learned from every turn. Yeah, beat slow, engine drone, radio low, miles unwind, clear the mind. Last exit before dawn, still believing, still holding on. Every traveler writing stories without glory. Last exit before dawn, where the broken still stay strong, and the road keeps whispering softly, carry on. The sky begins to turn from black, no need
just another dawn. Nightfall hit and the skyline dim. Still got war going on within. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the rain, trying to drive away invisible pain. Mama said, boy, don't lose your light. Hard advice on these cold ass nights, so I cruise slow out the city sleep. Heart too loud for me to think. The freeway glow on the all black hood. Life move fast, never understood. I seen fake smiles, hide deep regret. Seen real love drown in debt. Gas station coffee and tired lungs. Too many truths left unsung. I learned survival before self-care. Now peace feel rare as clean air. Street lights pass like old mistakes. Some heal slow, some still ache. I keep driving cause the silence honest. Unlike most people when the money involved in it. Like nightfall therapy on the interstate. Heavy soul but I still got faith. Look like scars underneath this skin. Still trying to heal from where I've been. Nightfall therapy, moonlight glow. Every mile help me let pain go. If I make it through another ride, tell the truth, I survive. Fast thoughts, bad sleep, dark roads, heartbeats. Half sane, pressure building all week. They want a villain in the training frame, but ignore the roots that created pain. School taught numbers, never taught stress. Never taught fear of financial debt. Healthcare tied to a shift I fake, so I numb my mind just to stay awake. Everybody online got wisdom cheap. Nobody really lose deep sleep. Clicks go up when the chaos trend. Truth get buried again and again. I'm breaking patterns I inherited. Trauma deep and repetitive, but every verse like a late night prayer. Trying to leave some healing in the air. Nightfall therapy on the interstate. Heavy soul but I still got faith. Love like scars underneath this skin. Still trying to heal from where I've been. Nightfall therapy, moonlight glow. Every mile help me let pain go. If I make it through another ride, tell the truth, I survive. Maybe peace ain't a destination. Maybe it's just finally being honest with yourself. Yeah, I ain't perfect, I just learned control. How to carry pain without losing soul. If I win, let it mean more than expensive chains in designer stores. I want peace that survive my name, not quick fame built from pain. If I rise, let it light the lane for the ones still drowning in the rain. They say thug life, I say life with scars. Everybody bleeding beneath these stars. I'm a mix of pressure and stubborn grace. Still driving truth from state to state. Nightfall therapy, sunrise near. Let's wait, living inside my fears. Thug life rose, but I found my lane. Turn midnight hurt into healing